हेलो ऑल, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। स्वागत है आप सबका मेरे इस चैनल पर।
Next is functional performance improvement. So what it is saying that the functional performance of the product or of the overall system will improve. It will function in a better way, and that's why PDM should be implemented. Now, what are the points that are covered under this functional performance improvement? That we'll see. We will be able to respond better to the request for proposals. If I tell you to write an essay on something which is new to you. You don't have any idea, then what will you do? You will search from internet, you will search from friends, paper, or wherever. And if I give you one essay and I will tell you write a similar essay, then what will you do? You have idea in your mind. Okay, ऐसा ऐसा essay लिखना है और उसके लिए मुझे ये points पे build up करना है. So you can build up from that points. Similarly, if a new proposal is to be written, then if we have something in the past, some reference of proposals in the past, then it can be easily done. And if you don't have any reference, then what we'll have to do is we'll have to come up with what are the proposals, how a proposal is to be written, then whether we have to include the price in the proposal, whether we have to portray something big in the proposal, or we have to think of a proposal which should be of a miniatures, like small scale, छोटे level पे लिख के रहना है. No idea as such about that. But if already a proposal is there which is sanctioned, then you get an idea of what exactly should be written for a new business proposal or new product proposal. And obviously the response will be faster, the time required for making the proposal will be faster, and finally the product will come quickly to the market. Then able to improve marketing and sales performance. The entire product life cycle is under the control, and it will help us to evaluate what are the future opportunities. How is the taste of the customer? What is the sense of the customer? Whether the customer want this type of product or they want something different. All this information will already be there, and this will help the company to make a product in a better way, to launch the product in a better way. They will understand where the product should be launched and in which platform they should launch the product. How to advertise? Should they advertise in newspaper? Should they advertise on television? Or should they advertise by taking some star? Different ways, so they can identify how to increase the marketing and sales performance if the past type of product is available with them. Next is, it will increase the productivity. Now productivity can be increased because time required to search for data is less. People can quickly find the data, they don't have to search it in different locations. And since it is in the electronic form, it can be quickly recirculated. So this time required in finding the data will be reduced, and release of the product will be faster. If some engine changes are to be made, then they can be made faster. It's a long list. So finally, what it says is, in one word, productivity. So it increases productivity. Manufacturing will be able to operate much better, because design changes or engine changes, whichever are to be done, that can be done in a better way considering the knowledge of previous failures. And people don't have to try now, last time ऐसा failure आया तो अभी ऐसा करके देखते हैं, because that solution is already given earlier only. Okay, earlier only that solution is given, that issue was solved that time only. So they don't have to try something different, and the scrap will be less, and rework basically will be less. So rework will be less, so manufacturing will be able to do in a quicker way. Then our installation activities will benefit. Now I told you about the people on field, but now if they go for installation and they don't have proper data for installation. Now this installation is generally of big products. Generally, when industries are set up, then that time this installation will come. Nowadays, for home products, installation is generally not there, because all the products are made in such a way that rarely we need people to come and install the product. But then if people go and install the product at the site, and they don't get proper design, proper drawing, proper information, then what they will do, they will blame the team who is giving them the information, and then the chain of blame will start. Each will try to blame other, and then no one is ready to take the responsibility. So if PDM is there, then proper information can be given to the people who are going on field to install the product, and that will benefit the installation activity. See, again, this part has come here. Field service performance will improve. So again, here also functional improvements. Okay, so this is also a function, so that will improve. So same thing which I had told earlier. The IS department will profit from PDM. Now, what the IS department, that is a software department, will do, it will cut the cost by removing the unnecessary intermediate systems, the softwares which are slow. The database can be migrated to a better server. The display of the database, that can be modified, and whatever is not necessary, that can be eliminated. The function of the quality department will improve. In the quality department, a lot of documentation has to be done, because measurement has to be done, and generally these people do measurement on paper, and then that paper gets lost. So if proper system is there, then the measurement can be under control, and it can be recorded properly. There can be proper forms for recording the measurements or values, and it is recorded properly. It can be properly documented. Different standards can be properly followed, and quality problems will reduce to extent, because the information about the quality department will be stored in some of the soft. It will be stored, and then that will be used for the next product. Now next is better management of product development activities. So better management of product development activities. Okay, so if a product is to be developed, then it can be properly managed, able to make better plans. Now, why plans can be made better? Because you take an example of, suppose a group of your friends among you, you are going to some location, say Goa. Okay, you had been to Goa earlier, and now next time you have to go to Goa. You can definitely make better plan, because you know exactly what is there in Goa, where to stay, and all those things. So you can make a better plan, how to go, which is cheapest, and what are the things that you need to take. Okay, so that is same thing is here. If all some information is there, the next time if the plan is to be made, it can be made quickly and properly, able to make more reliable estimates of product cost and time. Again, I will extend this example of Goa. If you are going to Goa second time, you know how much money you will need for where, and how much time you will need. Suppose you had gone to go first time, you had only booked for 4 days. Afterwards you come to know that okay, 4 days are not sufficient for Goa, you may go for 6 days, or you may come to know that okay, 4 days are too much in Goa. For some people it may be for too much in Goa, so they may plan for 2 days only next time. So same is with project. If there is some information, then it becomes easy to estimate the cost of the new project. Maybe it may not be exact, but 10 to 15% deviation is okay, and time also, for estimate of time also. Use of PDM will make project easier to manage. Now reporting will be faster, reporting will be cheaper, and losses will be less. Losses means loss in the data will be less, loss in communication will be less, and information will be given to the right person at the right time and in the right way. So managing of the project will become easier. Able to run tasks in parallel and get work done quickly. No, parallel task can be possible, because of PDM, it is known that how the product is going to take the shape. It's not that product is new. How it will be made, that is not known to the next department. Okay, so the next department will wait till the earlier department has given green signal. Okay, so that issue will not come with PDM. Because of PDM, the product proper shape will be known, and the requirement of the next department will be priorly decided, and people can work parallelly, different departments can work parallelly. For example, there is a team of packaging. So packaged department will come to know that, okay, what will be the shape and size of the product, and what are the things that are required for packaging. So beforehand only they will bring the packaging items, and it will be ready. Once the product is ready, just has to be put in the packaging, whatever packaging is to be there, and then it can be given to the customer. सो अर्लियर इट वाज लाइक अच्छा प्रोडक्ट ऐसे बनने वाला है, तो अभी इसके बाद में पैकेजिंग के लिए ऑर्डर करेंगे, उसके बाद में वो पैकेजिंग का मटेरियल आएगा, देन दे विल पैक द प्रोडक्ट. सो दैट विल नॉट हैपन. Able to make sure the right process is followed. We improve communication between managers and developer. Obviously communication will be better because each one of them will have some reports, some values, some statistics to talk on. It will not be ambiguity, it will not be guesses, and the proper communication will be to the point, and it will be proper communication. Then the task of distribution will be improved. How do you distribute the product? How the task is distributed, that knowledge, whether it is distribution. Here it is talking about better management of product development activity. So the task can be either the tasks which are given to the people, or it can be tasks of the distribution of product. Both can be done in an efficient way with proper prior knowledge. Then there are a few more things here. Will result in benefit for the whole business, able to make better decision, more responsive to change, then able to coordinate projects better, way of saving company, know how for future use, saving, how to do saving, that is known. So these are some of the points, so I will just keep this now. Automation of product development activities. The product development activities can be automated, like softwares like CAD, CAM, and CAE, computer aided engineering. These softwares can be used. Computer aided engineering is a software which can be applied to any manufacturing activity, and through this everything can be computerized. And on the top of that, SIM, computer integrated manufacturing, this can also be implemented. So products can be automated. The activities related to product development can be automated, and quickly the product will go to the customer. So improve the automation of direct product development activities, then automate all or product development activities and get all the benefits of automation. All the activities can be automated. For example, if it is storing of the product in different warehouses, or it's storing of the product at height, then that can be done use of through cranes or something. Or if it is actual manufacturing, there also automation benefit can be done, can be taken, and the processes can be improved. Automation, actually I told about the strategies followed by industry. In that I talk about automation, the automation of meat, 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 that was seen and that was implemented in the automation process. Okay, so products can be automated. PDM will automate the information management and transfer process. So not only product, the information can also be automated. Instead of doing it manually, it can be done by using some ERP or any other system, and also some softwares can be used to automate the process of drawing, automate the process of generating the process plan, or some setup is to be done. Then that setup, now suppose for example a setup of some industry or some section is to be done, that how will you lay the machine, then instead of doing it manually or actually putting the machine and then changing the arrangement of the machine, the softwares are available which will show you different arrangement of machine, and which will give you the best output. Okay, so that can also be help of such software can be taken, so that things can be automated. Able to automate better than in past. The sentence can be very much experienced, that by the thing that whatever new product is coming, it is always better than the earlier product. So some or other automation is always there. So I have already talked about SIM and other things. So whatever benefits of automation can be taken, that should be taken. That will rather be taken if it is PDM system. Information system effectiveness improvement. Replace or inefficient current system with more powerful tool. So whatever systems are presently used, those are not efficient. So it can be replaced by a better system. Gain by linking system together. Systems can be linked so that work can be done quickly. No wastage of time in sending the data, and no work in process inventory. No bottlenecks. All this can be done by linking the systems. Overall cost can be reduced where when the PDM system is implemented. And finally, because all of this is possible, better service can be given to the customer. And the last point here is infrastructure for effective product development. Now this is talking all about infrastructure. So it is saying that because the infrastructure will be good for product development, infrastructure will be good. So PDM should be implemented. So what it says about this, PDM will provide the infrastructure for effective product development. Latest machineries, latest resources, latest materials, all those will be available so that the product can be developed in a most effective way. All the softwares that are available for the particular product can be there in the organization. So the infrastructure will be good, and since infrastructure will be good, product will be delivered quickly in a better way, quality product to the customer. And this can be possible because of PDM. So you must have understood that all the things are not because of PDM only. PDM is not the only thing. But what is the main role of PDM? The main role of PDM is data management. Whatever information related to product is there, that is to be managed and managed in a most efficient way. So I talked about same computer integrated manufacturing. It is also the same thing. What it does, it also keeps all the data of all the product or product related activities, and it also uses computer. So there are different tools for this. PDM is one of them. So I am again repeating, it's not only because of PDM everything is happening. There are other systems also. PDM will support the product development process. PDM will allow data to flow through the product life cycle. PDM will help clarify and improve the product development process, then support its queues. So basically, if PDM, all these reasons are saying that if PDM is implemented, then what will happen? These all slides which you have seen and spread over the two lectures, all this is because of all this, PDM should be implemented, or PDM should be implemented because all this is required. All this is required. So basically, the quality of the product will be good, more customers, so more profit, and number of products will be more in the market. So this is all about the reasons for implementation of PDM.